What are those top 3 challenges that lawyers face today? Number 1, client acquisition. Who needs more clients? Everybody, right? Marketing is 2 sides, generating the leads and signing up the leads. Guess which part is harder? Signing up the leads. Signing up the leads becomes a little bit more of an art and science where you have to get a little bit savvy. So I started asking myself, I'm like, how can I use AI to sign up more clients? There has to be a way, I have to figure this out. And I started getting obsessed with this. So I first imagined it. First I started with the problem. I had all the money and resources to make this possible. What would that look like? Then figure out how I'm gonna do it. So imagine if AI can instantly text our leads as soon as they came in, ask them qualification questions, and if they qualify, go to the ultimate call to action, get them signed up. I don't need to try to use AI to try to get them booked on a call. What if I could just use it to get them signed up? That sounds pretty magical, right? So that's when Intake AI was born. And I started going through variations. This took a lot of work. Literally, when I had so many things going on, I would literally spend the first 2 hours working with an AI kind of master to try to practically apply this. And this is the first kind of variations of this, and I'm about to show you kind of different versions and things that I went through and the kind of breakthroughs that I had. So on the left side is AI, and on the right side is the client or the prospect who's answering those questions. So the lead comes in and says, "Hi Bob," this is personalized. "Thanks for signing up for more information about our Lemon Law program. Can you confirm these are the right details by responding with a yes?" So the prospect says yes. "Great. Can you tell me what problem you're having?" "Transmission." "Okay. And what year is your car?" 2020. "Great. And how many times have you taken it for repair?" 3 times. "All right. Great. What state are you in?" Or, "Do you currently live in California?" This particular version. "Do you live in California?" "Yes." "Great. How about this time?" "Yep. That sounds good." "Okay. Great. You're booked." So first version was to just get them booked. Worked, because it was able to conversate and understand. And if I give an answer that's not these, it was able to bring it back to my qualification questions. Then I realized, well, I don't want AI to answer legal questions, so I trained the AI, do not answer legal questions. Okay, give me some legal advice. Nope, sorry, can't help you. If you want more information, go to our website. Okay, good. I was able to kind of get through that. Then what if people give answers that don't qualify? Okay, what problem you're having? Transmission. And what year is your car? 2015. Well, if you're 2015, we can't really help you. We can only help people that have 2018, 2023. If you want more information, go here. Okay, great. I was able to have AI disqualify leads. Then I trained Intake AI to send a retainer agreement. Kind of jumping the gun a little bit, right? What problem you're having? Transmission. How many times is it for repair? Twice. And what year is it? So far, do you qualify? Okay, you qualify. Great. Go sign the retainer agreement. I'm like, that's kind of scary. What if our team started kind of reacting back to this? We're signing up clients that probably shouldn't be signed right now. I'm like, it's all good. But I had my biggest breakthrough at this point. And I realized that instead of sending people to a retainer agreement to get them signed up, what if first I could nurture them, okay? Nurture them, educate them, build a relationship with them, then get them signed up. That sounds like a funnel, doesn't it, right? Because you always first in a funnel, one-on-one, if you want to summary, just always collect their information, nurture them, and then get them to do whatever you want them to do. And that's when I had my first sign up. And what's cool about this one, this is Zapier automation that gets notifies our Slack. At 4:26 in the morning, the lead came in, and 14 minutes later, the client was signed. And what was cool about it in the morning, I couldn't believe it. I woke up in the morning, I looked at him like, did somebody actually sign him? I'm like, I looked at this first, I'm like, it did, because 14 minutes later they signed up. And it was also in the morning when I wasn't awake, so it happened while I was sleeping. So I had to go check the back end. I checked our legal funnel CRM to look at the conversation. It came in, was able to qualify, and get them to send them to this page, which I'll talk about in a second. And lo and behold, I was able to get the first Intake AI client signed up. Like, amazing. But here's the breakthrough, and here's what I learned through this process that everybody could apply in their practice. I used ChatGPT to create a lead nurture page. Lead nurture page. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a page that nurtures your leads in a Google Doc. Google Doc. And this simple Google Doc shares the benefits, crucial parts, benefits, the reason why they're signing up, the top questions and objections they may have, along with the answers, obviously, with a clear call to action to get them signed up. Okay, it's like a sales page, but in a Google Doc. For some reason, people are kind of right now a little bit skeptical of sales pages, but Google Doc is a little bit more informal, a little bit less intimidating, and it works magically. I've seen this done in the in the marketing space, and I now started applying this in the legal space. Here's what it looks like. Essentially, benefit-driven title, then lead with the problem, then benefits, call to action sprinkled in the beginning and throughout it. Also with a Q&A with all the top questions, thanks to ChatGPT to help me with these, and I'll show you exactly how to do that yourself too. And a clear call to action, the next step to get them signed up. So feel free to grab this resource. The good part about this, everything that I'm about to share with you, it's all on this Google Doc. Everything is written out for you. Clear instructions, all the prompts, everything is there. This is something you can take back as a souvenir, and it will be something also we'll use in a workshop that you could use for months and years to go. And for the retainer agreement, something I forgot to mention is I standardized it. And I realized this too, and I'm like, I'm all about automations, but how come we haven't standardized our retainer agreement? And I realized a lot of people also haven't done it too. I standardized the retainer agreement and turned it into an evergreen retainer agreement. Why do you have to sit there and send either some people I know still send paper retainer agreements, or even the ones if you do use PandaDoc or DocuSign, you're kind of going there and send it. Why don't you just use, I'm about to show you how to do that, just turn into one retainer agreement that you can send over and over, the same link over and over. DocuSign has this capability, it's called Power Form. Second part is customer service, serving our clients. I imagined an AI chatbot that provides instantaneous answers to our prospects and clients. And the benefit is it frees up our team's time and also our clients' time. And I realized this early on, my first law firm, with signing up clients, when I would get reviews. When I went to look at my reviews and analyze why are people signing up with my clients, when I copy pasted all the reviews and I dropped into a word counter, the word that stood out over and over was quickly and fast. Out of all the reasons why people are signing up for my law firm is only because I'm able to provide fast communication and fast service. That's when I hired a lot more VAs and I realized we need 24/7 coverage, 2 people at a time. I want minute responses, because the more I'm able to do that, obviously the more clients you're able to get. So very important to be able to answer our clients' questions early. And I tried and tested so many of these tools. There's so many of these tools out there that provide this service, this customer service chatbot. There's different names for it. It's essentially the same thing. And I found the winner. And here's what it looks like. A lead comes in, and I'll share with you how the lead comes in. Hi, I'm Sam from Lemon Law Assist. I help people with 2018, 2023 cars get paid for the defective car. Is your car giving you any problems? Your first qualification question should be a very binary, easy question that they should say yes to. Yes? Okay, great. I'm sorry to hear you're having issues with your car. AI is trained to have sympathy and empathy, so it's able to provide that. To better assist you, could you please provide me with some more details about the problems you're experiencing? Also, it would be helpful if you could fill out this form to find out if you qualify to get paid for your car. I provided my job form link, which is the way that I get them qualified, and this will allow us to evaluate your case for free and provide you with the best possible outcome. Imagine every lead that would come in from our website is somewhat qualified in very simple terms, and to get them call to action to go fill out exactly this thing that I want them to fill out. Well, what if people start asking the questions? What is Lemon Law? Well, I'm able to train the AI on all the FAQs that I was able to build for my lead nurture page to be able to answer those questions. It was able to clearly define what Lemon Law is. What if somebody starts telling me about their car? My car is a Ford Fiesta 2016 with problems with transmission. I'm sorry to hear that about the transmission issues you're experiencing with your 2016 Ford Fiesta. Thank you, AI, for being able to personalize that. Transmission problems can be quite frustrating and disruptive. However, our services primarily cater to 2018 or newer cars, but don't worry, there might still be options available for you. I'm unsure about that. Please fill out this form to find out if you qualify. Might as well just get the information and get them to fill it out, but let them know that they probably don't qualify. This tool is called Chatbase. Again, I tested so many of these different tools. This one is, I think, the best and the easiest to set up. And here's what the workflow looks like. You want to sign up for Chatbase. Good news, it's free. So it's free to kind of test it out. Then we want to train the AI. Training the AI simply just means give it information about your firm. The best thing you can give it is that lead nurture page, because it understands, it has some context about what you do, the top questions that people have, and also whatever other information you have, honestly. It's just literally take your website homepage, give it that. You could have, I don't know, whatever you think about your firm, throw that in there. Then third thing is we want to personalize the prompt. The prompt is whatever we're going to be telling Chatbase to be able to kind of direct them to do whatever I want the AI to do, which I'll share with you in a second. Then we want to make sure to install this on our website and also share this link with prospects and clients or as a resource in our email signature, just however we can kind of incorporate it into our general marketing, however way that you kind of see. And what this does is it boosts team efficiency, so they have to answer less questions, and also provides more instantaneous answers, and also increases those client satisfaction because we're able to serve them on a much faster and also in a cool way, and people kind of love these cool things, and they understand that you know what you're doing. All right, so the way to set this up is, again, this is all written on your resources, is sign up at chatbase.co. Then you want to train your AI with information about your law firm. You could upload files, you could upload text, you could upload your website. You could literally say, this is my website. So just get trained. If you do SEO and content, you could volume in, you could do that. Also, you could create a Q&A, or I would just use the lead nurture page that you just created from the first step. Then you want to add a prompt to Chatbase. Basically the instructions of what you're going to be telling Chatbase to do when a lead comes in. Then we want to install this. You get a kind of embed code. You install this, it will be embedded on the bottom right of your website. So if anybody comes from any pages on your website, you have that there. Then also you can incorporate it whenever you're talking to leads or prospects, add it to your email signature. There's different ways. Add it to, if you have a YouTube channel, you throw it in there, find out if you qualify here, and they'll start talking to AI, and the AI will qualify them and get them towards whatever that is. That could also be, by the way, you could tell the AI, get people booked on Calendly or do whatever that your heart desires. And again, what this does is this boosts your team efficiency and client satisfaction. Here's the back end of what Chatbase looks like. When you go into your little chatbot, you click on sources, and you have 4 variations of what you could upload. So as you can see on the bottom, I provided my Lemon Law summary. I also have a training document, my SOP for my team, which has a lot of information, very comprehensive. I was able to provide that. There's some stuff about class actions that are usually kind of like disqualifiers. So I literally put in the document, if any of the people have these cards, they don't qualify, literally in those words. Also gave another document that was FAQ that's probably redundant, and also another document called Lemon Notes, which is my marketing material stuff that I use to be able to come up with like new stuff. So here's the prompt. Your role is of Sam, an intake manager for Lemon Law Assist, a prestigious law firm that caters to Lemon Law. Third challenge, streamlining legal process. Can AI help us make our legal work more efficient and easier? So envision the system where once the client fills out their intake form, and what if the answers that goes from the intake forms can start creating this AI responses to start generating personalized responses and documents, okay? Think about it. Client's information comes in, then AI is able to take that, and based on your prompt, it's able to send personalized communication or start the following process. The solution is Zapier plus ChatGPT. Who knows about Zapier? Yeah, a lot of people do. Just to give a short summary of what Zapier is, it's an integration tool. What that means, integration just means 2 tools being connected, that's all. It's a glue. How can you get this information from this tool to be able to communicate with this other tool? That's all Zapier does. What that does is provides endless possibilities. So imagine your client's information comes in, you have AI in the middle, and you have everything else on the back end. Literally endless. Endless. And here's how Zapier works. I don't want to get too granular, but just a short little gist of it. When this happens, the trigger, okay, that could be potentially a booking, could be a job form, somebody who fills out a form, that could be somebody who books a time with you, it could be somebody who submits a payment, whatever that is. Just think about when my client becomes a client, what happens. I think the most typical one is an intake form being filled out. Then the action is ChatGPT. And I realized I remember in January, first it was like ChatGPT, but I realized I'm like, whoa, ChatGPT has a Zapier integration. I'm like, I remember, I don't know if you guys, maybe some of our members remember, I'm like, I got super excited. I'm like, guys, Zapier integrates with Zapier because that means you could do anything. And now I can finally release this beast, okay? So what can be automated? And I was able to kind of think about the top 3. If I were to use it myself, and I do use it, and I'll show you an example of this. First one is client onboarding, okay? As soon as the client comes in, they fill out this intake form, what if they could get a personalized welcome email and start to follow the documents and the follow-up sequences with them? And this ensures that the client's onboarding kind of goes smoothly and is tailored for them specifically. And it's very magical. All of a sudden they get this response or this personal thing that's exactly about their using their information. Also, what if you could send case update notifications personalized according to their case? By linking your case management system with ChatGPT or job form or whatever, law firms can automate periodic case status updates, and clients can receive personalized updates with their case created by AI by feeling human crafted, keeping them engaged and informed. And the third one, obviously,